Welcome Sri Sudhendu Sinha for such a wonderful tenure at NITI. Thank you, sir.
My understanding has also deepened over a period of time, over last almost 5 years, by interacting with distinguished people like you. You are knowledge experts. The way it was so clearly laid out that we are discussing here, the purpose is very clearly to go and understand the downstream impact of technology. As we move on, there are two things that I would like to just sensitize you with. Today, if you see the Vahan portal, there are almost 340 million, 34 crore vehicles are registered there. And if we presume that 2 crores vehicles are produced annually, which of course that figure we have reached in last 2 years, so the average age of a vehicle comes to 17 years. Now, what does it indicate? It indicates that the majority of these vehicles, I'm not talking of the growth of automobile, majority of these vehicles are due for replacement. Sitting here, we have to kind of guide them that what are the kind of vehicles that they should be producing? Electric, hybrid, gasoline-based. What should be the technology that should be there? So that is one responsibility. The second is that if you see the way India moves, 30% of India, there is hardly mobility in the sense that where they are, the workplace is also the same location. So let's call them that zero mobility for the purpose of discussion. 36% of India uses bicycles, they are pedestrianized. So that is how 66% of the country is over. 18% is using the public transport, 16% are using the private transport. Out of this 16%, 3% are using cars and 13% are using two-wheelers and three-wheelers. Now this matrix is going to change. It is already changing. So this is the second thing that we have to keep in mind. Unfortunately, some of the changes are not very happy changes. For instance, I told you that 18% of India is on public transport. The approach should be that they should keep on pushing more and more. Unfortunately, that is coming down. Similarly, the private vehicles, as I said, that it is 13%, that should keep on moving down. The private vehicles should be coming down out of 16%, 3% cars, 13% two-wheelers and three-wheelers, and the public transport should be gradually increasing. So maybe the kind of discussion that we are going to here on the charging infrastructure and very clearly laid out the purpose of this working group is there. It was elaborated by Mr. Amitabh Sinha also. The first task is to accelerate the technical prototyping, commercial prototyping. And the second clear task is that we have to come out with a roadmap that we in turn can hand over to the government and ask them that they can further deliberate and see to it that it is taken forward. So the assignment has all the clarity. The kind of 20 people who are associated and the institutions which are there, I am confident that we will be able to come out with these two. Now, renewables or no renewables, probably that is not a point of discussion. If you take off renewables from the mobility sector, the entire logic, the entire argument in favor of electric vehicles will collapse. Because somebody would say that, okay, pollution is not here, but pollution is somewhere else. And you see that, every once in 4 to 6 months, some paper comes somewhere and that creates an additional loop and spin for all of us. So that is not a task. A renewable integration of these renewables to the existing grids, how to achieve these renewables at an affordable rate, scalable. These are the kind of challenges which are there. So let's move on from there. Prototyping, creating a roadmap. These are the twin objectives with which we are here. And maybe I think with a couple of more these working group meetings, we should be coming out, we should be having absolute clarity on these, and we should be sharing it with the government. So the government can further take it forward. And that is how it can be sealed. And as I said, that you have got all the wisdom, you have got all the knowledge, you have got the experience. The only thing is that we have to create that common pool of knowledge through which we are able to come out with these two. And that is what I am looking forward to. Thank you.